Fans, so many things happening last week in the Impact Arena. I had to go get two special guests to talk about it. Welcome into Impact Television. I'm Big DA, joined by still one half, I guess, of the #1 contenders for World Heavyweight Championship, Jermaine Johnson.
We got this!
And returning once again to Impact Television, the owner, the founder, the natural-born leader. Please welcome Jonny Z.
Thank you very much, Big DA. And as my friend Jermaine Johnson here said, we got this. So hopefully it's going to be a good show.
Well, we're starting off here with a matchup from last week. You can kind of explain to the fans exactly how this happened. Earlier this last Saturday night, Jordan Jacobs in the back, and you were commenting on the champion's robe, and not very stylish robe. It glows a lot. It's not very manly.
It's what I like to call a gaudy piece of crap. I believe I referred to it that way a couple of times in that little video. And the thing is, what happened with Jordan Jacobs here Saturday night, something's been brewing for years. If you go back a couple of years, when I was running Impact Inc., I was nice enough to kick this young man's teeth into the back row then and send him packing because he didn't have the testicular fortitude, if you will, then to run with Impact Inc. And just so happened this Saturday night, I was hanging out in what is my office, as most people know, and he and his cronies decided to walk in, and he's the only one stupid enough to open his mouth. So next thing you know, figured I'd show him what a nice robe looked like, and in the process, kick his ass.
Well, before we see that nice robe, Jermaine Johnson, I have to ask you, you've been here for a long time. Have you ever seen anyone dare to ask Jonny Z, who the hell are you?
Nah, I haven't seen no one with that much gusto in a while. I have to say it took me back a little bit. I was focusing on my contest at the time, but Jordan Jacobs always got a chip on his shoulder. He's always looking for a fight, and there's no better fight than, with the natural-born leader, I guess. So that's where the Impact Division champion found himself last week.
Check it out, DA. That's a robe. I know people ain't seen that robe in a while, and I'm not saying I'll be wearing it all the time because, Jonny Z is about business. Jonny Z is about making things right, and the robe was just to show Aaron Neal and Jordan Jacobs that gaudy piece of crap Aaron wears out. It ain't got any class. It's just flashy and
Man, where's that thing been hid all this time, man? I ain't seen that in a while.
I kind of look at it like this. It's like having an Aston Martin. You don't want to drive it every day, but sometimes you got to pull it out of the garage and show people you mean business.
Nice, DA. That's nice, yeah.
And that's a very cool reference, man. That must be why you're the voice of IZW.
I do what I can.
Yeah.
You had quite the match. I want to add, the fans are going to see in this matchup, Jordan Jacobs doing what any competitor would do. Everyone knows, you've had the knee injury, and it's looked pretty good with the couple matchups we've seen, but fans are going to see this matchup. Jordan Jacobs goes on the attack on that knee, and I got to ask you, how's it feeling today?
Man, DA, I can tell you right now, the knee is sore than it has been since the surgery. I'm not going to say that Jordan Jacobs isn't smart. On some level, he's smart enough. He competes in our ring. He's the Impact Division champion. So I didn't go out there thinking this is just going to be easy. He got a hold of the knee. They're going to see that. But I came through it, and now I've felt that pain, and I'll be able to adapt to it. And trust me, in the future, it'll be less of an issue.
I view Jordan Jacobs as a slimy individual. He always tries to ride the coattails of the right person to guide him to the top, and he's been glid all the way to the highest of highs for him as he is the reigning Impact Division champion. Finds himself in a matchup with a bona fide Hall of Famer and Jonny Z himself. All he did was open his mouth and stick his foot in it to get this.
Well, it's interesting, Jermaine Johnson, you say that, because if memory serves me correctly, there was a short time when Jordan Jacobs was riding your coattails.
Oh, man, once upon a time, we had a little thing, man, He was my little guy, man. I tried to show him how to get things done, and now he ain't listening to me no more. He listens to Brandon Bishop and the Bronze Bull.
Hold up, check this out. He had to push me and talk crap. Bam!
Well, you floored him. Look, that dude had to retreat. He's out, DA.
Boy, you got to admire the moxie of Jordan Jacobs. Not scared of the boss, I guess you could say, and getting right in your face. But Maybe he didn't quite expect a retaliation like that.
I do admire his moxie because he's the only one in that group man enough to say something. Aaron Neal stood there like he's seen, I don't know what he thought he'd seen him.
No, I'm not going to say moxie. I'm sorry. In this position, I got to say stupid.
Stupid?
Yeah. You know, I might think Aaron Neal's an idiot. I mean, with the blonde hair and the gaudy robes and the crappy intelligence, whatever you want to say, but he was smart enough to keep his mouth shut. Aaron knew what could happen, whether it be me kicking his teeth into the back row or me making sure somebody else kicked his ass that night. Aaron Neal knew what would happen if he opened his mouth. What I call what Jordan Jacobs did stupid.
Oh, bringing him in the hard way. Oh.
You were certainly ready to start this matchup. You know, we saw 2 weeks ago you come down to make the save for your friends. You know, my broadcast colleague here tonight, Jermaine Johnson, and Double D with the great equalizer, the steel chair, and Jordan Jacobs, you know, he felt the brunt of that chair and feeling a little more of that kind of treatment here tonight.
He said he was going to come after you, boss. He had already put it over on his Twitter, the Facebook. He was coming.
And it's true. I did read that. That's true.
Oh man, well, I don't read a lot of Twitter and the Facebook because the way I look at that, man, if you on there spouting stuff, then you ain't got the guts to do it to my face. Because that right there.
Speaking of face.
Oh, man.
Face meets boot right there, and the first cover of the matchup wasn't quite over yet. He is the Impact Division champion. He is a great competitor, and you know he gave you a great matchup. Fans, when we come back, we're going to show you the rest of this matchup and a huge main event from last Saturday night. Well, we're going to be back.
He is lighting this dude up.
Can't get enough IZW? Then take it home with you by visiting our merchandise stand and picking up your copy of the latest IZW DVD or for your new IZW t-shirt. And don't forget the snack down for concessions. Feed the impact, feel the impact. IZW. Take advantage of the summer special at Impact Ink Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th and Lawton, all summer long. Any tattoo over $200 is 25% off. All belly button piercings just $10. With body modification, jewelry, t-shirts, the largest selection of flash, and the finest artists in Texoma, Impact Ink has everything you need. Call 699-7530 to make an appointment. Walk-ins are welcome. And don't miss out on the summer special only at Impact Ink Tattoo Studio. There's no experience like IZW Live, not just for the high-flying, hard-hitting action every Saturday night. The Impact Arena records live for television tapings and broadcasts live around the world. Plus, free giveaways every week. There's nothing like the live IZW experience. You never know what might happen. So be at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton every Saturday night and witness IZW change the wrestling world. Every Friday night after Jimmy Kimmel Live, IZW takes over KSWO ABC TV with Impact Television, your #1 source for the latest Impact Zone Wrestling news and upcoming events, with special appearances from your favorite IZW superstars, Impact Classics, and much, much more. With KSWO ABC TV and Impact Television, you can bring IZW straight to your living room every Friday night. Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, why not party with your favorite superstar? Have your own personalized entrance and much, much more. For more info, call 580-699-7IZW and party like an IZW superstar.
Back here with you, fans, showing you Jonny Z, the natural born leader, joining us on commentary here tonight, taking on the Impact Division champion, Jordan Jacobs. And before we get too much in the matchup, VIP tickets are on sale July 21st for Evolution. Make sure you get them now. Do not miss this event because, you know, I'm sure it's going to be huge like it is every year. But,
Tell us about that.
That dude kicked me in the mouth, then he kicked me in the knee. Look at this. Yeah, man, I'm telling you right now, this ain't over with this dude. I'm going to find a way to get at him again.
Well, it was a real turning point in this matchup. A big boot to the cheek and the nose and the eyeball and everything else. And going right to work on that leg, as we talked about earlier. Really, he did the damage and knew exactly what body part he wanted to target. And, I hate to say it, he did a really good job of it.
Oh, again, man, he's the Impact Division champion. I said that. And, coming back from the knee injury, I assumed eventually somebody was going to go after that knee. The crowd was behind me. You can hear him chanting for me. I mean, you can't ask for more. I was going to have to deal with the pain. Cool. Jordan Jacobs, a little chump like him, little scrawny dude, if he wants to be the first one to go after it, that's fine. Now I know what it feels like. But you'll see in the end, the natural-born leader, Jonny Z, I found a way to overcome this like I have everything else in my career. Move right on. Ain't that how it is, Jermaine Johnson?
That's exactly how it is, boss man. DA, what else was you talking about over here? You talking about some VIP stuff?
Oh, yeah, man, we cut you off. I'm sorry. Evolution, July 21st. Look at this. Now it's on him. It's almost, I'm telling you, man, I'm sorry. I like watching myself. Go.
July 21st, fans. Evolution VIP tickets on sale now. Make sure you get them a guaranteed ringside seat. You don't want to miss this action. Jordan Jacobs once again goes right back forward with a veteran move from the natural-born leader.
Man, you go to the well twice, man. You might not always get water, man. He put the water before.
Look at the look of shock on Jordan Jacobs' face. Can't believe it, but that's that inexperience. Like you said, you go back to the well again, and sometimes it doesn't pay off for you.
Man, we taught that dude a lot, but we didn't teach him everything we know. In this case, the natural-born leader showed him there's a lot of tricks Jordan Jacobs ain't being taught by that Impact if he's in.
You know what, though, man? There are some tricks this dude learned, and I don't know if old Wesley Bradfield, I think he left it on here. I think if we're lucky enough, Jordan's going to make another stupid mistake in a minute, and then I'm going to get to put his teeth in the back row. But before we get there, back to July 21st, back to Evolution, back to VIPs. Before you finish, I can tell you this, people. You'll want to get your VIP tickets for Evolution because, Brandon Bishop, Aaron Neal put over, he's got his announcement for June 9th. Well, guess what? Jonny Z's got a pretty big one, too. So keep that. And see what I tell you, man, stupid mistake.
That dude was fuming over there. He was fuming, chomping at the bit to get you.
You can see the look in his eyes, almost like a switch was flipped. And well, you talk about switches, you flip it right over, float over into the DDT.
Oh, I hope that the camera shows the look in my eyes because I was ready to murk this dude, as Jermaine Johnson would put it. My bad.
You got ready to murk that dude, man. Tell him about it, DA. Call this.
Well, it seems like maybe the knee was starting to get a little bit of feeling back. Jonny Z, the natural-born leader. You see him. We've seen it so many times off the ropes. Big boot to the face. The teeth go to the back row. Another great moment. But we got to show you right now. Our big main event. You had words for one of the competitors in that matchup, fans. Take a look at this interview from last Saturday night.
What's up, champ? What's up, boss? I see you back from kicking people in the face.
Ah, man, you didn't have to have it happen. You saw. Here's the other thing, man. You can say whatever you want, but I know you don't want tonight to happen. I mean, you and Double D, I know that you're owed a heavyweight championship shot. I know that he's owed a heavyweight championship shot. Both of you, in my minds, can easily be the next heavyweight champion of the world. So what I'm saying, man, is remember out there tonight, Aaron Neal doesn't want a winner. So don't go out there and play into those little tricks in his games. Go out there, show these IZW fans why you or Double D should be the next heavyweight champion of the world by going out there and doing what you do best. Being high energy Jermaine Johnson and put on a show like no other.
Yeah, I was getting prepared and the natural-born leader gave me some advice. I hear you said the same advice to Double D, boss.
Hey, man, here's the thing, Jermaine. Plain and simple, either you or Double D is going to be the next heavyweight champion of the world. I can't figure out what y'all are fighting over. If you win the heavyweight championship, you give D a shot. If D wins the heavyweight championship, he gives you a shot. I didn't get it, man. Go out, show the people why y'all are the 2 #1 contenders, and forget about Aaron Neal. He's a chump, man. He's trying to play mind games, man. It's like playing with an infant. I've been playing mind games so long that dude wouldn't know what I'm doing if I decided to play him.
Well, when it came between me and Double D in this contest, the winner is the first dude to face Aaron Neal, the first dude that can take that title from him, because I truly believe out of myself or D, either one of us, whichever one faces Aaron, will defeat him for the gold. So it was a little bit of, hey, man, between the two of us, who's the best?
But what did I tell you?
Man, what you said comes to fruition, man. That's true. DA, weigh in on this thing.
Well, let's reset for the fans here. Last Saturday night, our main event, Double D, the 2012 Impact Player of the Year, received a guaranteed shot at the World Heavyweight Championship for becoming Impact Player of the Year. Jermaine Johnson, you never got your rightful shot after March Mayhem when you took 12 chair shots.
12 of them, baby.
12 chair shots from Commissioner Brandon Bishop and Aaron Neal to lose the heavyweight title. So you gave the champ a choice. You said pick your poison. Who do you want to face? And the Bronze Bull kind of one-upped you, made you two go out here and have a #1 contenders match last Saturday night. And the winner, as you said, would get the first shot at the Bronze Bull. But as we're going to see here tonight, it didn't quite work out that way.
Nah, it didn't quite work out there, but before we get to that, we gotta give the hype section its moment, baby. We gotta get ready, man. Let's get hype on Impact Television. We do this every Friday night, Johnny Z. Check it out, baby.
Hey, man, I think you do it.
Yeah!
He hates when you talk over the hype
He
section.
can't talk over the hype
When
section.
I talk over the hype section,
He can't
man.
talk over the hype section, boss.
He's come to me after shows on Saturday night when we're live on JFL TV and said, DA, you can't talk over the hype section. Now, I'm always like, Jermaine Johnson, I'm sorry, man. I won't do it. But I get so excited out there because we're live around the world. I can't help it.
DA gets hyped too, man. He's part of the hype section. Let's feel this energy.
I get it, man. I mean, I understand right up front why y'all went out here. I know Aaron Neal said the winner gets the first shot. I guess what I was trying to get across to y'all, man, is don't do it for Aaron. I mean, plain and simple, I don't see a problem with you and D out there competing. I mean, you know, you're entertaining. You're showing the crowd why y'all are the #1 contenders. Hell, you're showing the crowd why either one of you should be the heavyweight champion of the world already, if not for Aaron Neal being one of the biggest, flashiest chickens in the history of IZW. But, I mean, don't go out here like with ill will trying to be the first guy. Go entertain. Do what's made y'all the 2 most popular superstars in the history, Jermaine Johnson, of Impact Zone Wrestling. You 2 men standing in that ring right now, the 2 most popular superstars in the history of my company, that coming from the natural born leader.
That's a pretty bold statement, Jermaine Johnson. What do you say?
Man, you know, I appreciate that. And I promise you, there is no ill will between me and Double D. This is a matter of respect, man. Two competitors competing.
Well, fans, a matchup with a lot of implication for the World Heavyweight Championship. When we come back, we're going to show you the main event from last Saturday night. Stick around and watch this great matchup.
Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, why not party with your favorite superstar? Have your own personalized entrance and much, much more. For more info, call 580-699-7IZW and party like an IZW superstar. Take advantage of the summer special at Impact Ink Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th and Lawton, all summer long. Any tattoo over $200 is 25% off. All belly button piercings just $10. With body modification, jewelry, t-shirts, the largest selection of flash, and the finest artists in Texoma, Impact Ink has everything you need. Call 699-7530 to make an appointment. Walk-ins are welcome. And don't miss out on the summer special, only at Impact Ink Tattoo Studio. There's no experience like IZW Live, not just for the high-flying, hard-hitting action every Saturday night. The Impact Arena records live for television tapings and broadcasts live around the world. Plus, free giveaways every week. There's nothing like the live IZW experience. You never know what might happen. So be at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton every Saturday night and witness IZW change the wrestling world. Every Friday night after Jimmy Kimmel Live, IZW takes over KSWO ABC TV with Impact Television, your #1 source for the latest Impact Zone Wrestling news and upcoming events, with special appearances from your favorite IZW superstars, Impact Classics, and much, much more. With KSWO ABC TV and Impact Television, you can bring IZW straight to your living room every Friday night. Get enough IZW? Then take it home with you by visiting our merchandise stand and picking up your copy of the latest IZW DVD or for your new IZW t-shirt. And don't forget the snack down for concessions. Feed the impact, feel the impact. IZW.
Fans showing you a great main event from last Saturday night. The #1 contenders for the heavyweight championship going at it, but you know, we're all about breaking news and scoops on Impact Television. I've just been told huge breaking news. Tomorrow night, live in the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton, Oklahoma. Doors open at 6, bell times at 7. Tag team titles on the line. #1 Sean McHale has granted a match to Big Business. The Image of War, Kevin Morgan, the Big Picture, Damon Windsor, taking on the Old School Suckers for tag team titles. And Johnny Z, it kind of seems like maybe Sean McHale is trying to impress the boss when he comes back here June 9th for this big announcement and maybe wants to have the tag team titles back in their camp when Brandon Bishop comes back.
Who?
The commissioner, Brandon Bishop, excuse me.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
He's been around so long.
Still, I'm kind of like a who, because I mean, it seems like since I got done kicking, well, since Jermaine and I got done kicking Mr. Bishop's ass at Coronation, he's been hard to find. I've been waiting.
His ass
oh yeah,
too.
man, I've been waiting for a letter of resignation to come in. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Sean McHale's trying to impress me. You know, and as far as Big Business goes, I've got an idea for a name for Kevin Morgan and Damon Windsor. How about Big Doo-Doo?
I don't know if you can put that on a t-shirt though.
I like Lurch and Frankenstein personally. You know, call them the monsters.
We have to contact the copyright lawyers for that though. I'm not really sure.
You want to talk about impressed? Right here is what I was impressed with, this match. Let's get back to that. You know, tag team titles on the line tomorrow night. I'm sure the Old School Suckers, Randy Price, Gary Toole, they're not worried about Big Doo-Doo. They'll go out there, they'll take care of the dudes, man. They'll dance circles around Big Doo-Doo. Before you know it, they'll wipe their fannies, they'll wipe it with Big Doo-Doo, and then they'll move on as tag team champions like they have been. And Kevin Morgan, Damon Windsor, man, they'll be back to the drawing board. Nobody's like they have been.
Yeah, that's not an official name change, Wesley Bradfield. Stop writing that down. I don't think that's going to be able to.
Hey, man, I'm all right with it, Wesley. Big Doo-Doo.
I want to see a shirt that says that. I want to see a shirt that says that ASAP. I'd rock that shirt.
You can only sell it in brown. That's not very flattering.
I only sell it in brown.
Man, that's why I just want to stay with this match. Let's watch this, man. Let's talk about two guys here that actually are important to IZW, unlike Kevin Morgan and Damon Windsor. Let's talk about two guys that without them, IZW would not be what it is, period. I want to go with that because for a lot of years, I haven't given out the accolades to people the way I should. These two men right here, it doesn't matter what situation they've ever been put in this company, Double D, Jermaine Johnson, they have found a way to become champions. They have found a way to become the most popular men ever in this company. And I mean, so DA, I don't think we talk enough about it. I mean, it boggles the mind as many men have come through here and women. These two guys, I mean, Jermaine Johnson's been doing it for what, 4 or 5 years straight now? Double D, couple years straight now, and they just keep coming and coming. And so, you know what? There really is no question as to why Aaron Neal's running scared, hiding in his little gaudy, crappy robe.
He's not hiding right now. Here he comes, punking himself down here. Interrupt this contest. He's just sliding in the ring. Look at the ball of him.
Before we like the coward chicken he's become.
not quite the ending we'd all hoped for. Aaron Neal getting this match thrown out, but just to kind of elaborate on your point, Johnny Z, is someone who has been a fan here for a long time, and now, you know, I guess the voice, I'm not going to be comfortable with that.
Oh, man, you're the voice of IZW.
I've been able to watch
Big DA, the voice of IZW. You know, man,
I've been able to watch Jermaine Johnson and Double D throughout their career in IZW, and the places you two have gone, it really is amazing. You are great superstars in IZW, and to have to watch this when you're having such a great matchup, it is horrible. It was a great match, and we were going to have a #1 contender.
Nah, man, you know, I couldn't sit in the back and watch this for very long, DA. I mean, you know, one, I didn't see it right when it happened. People start yelling, man, something's going on in the ring. It's insane. Who do these dudes think they are? They really think they're going to come into my company and look at that big doo-doo out there. They're trying to look at this Double D, man.
Well, Impact Inc. was out in full force, even accompanied by
I wish you'd quit calling them that, man. How about,
I do too.
How about the group? How about the men that call themselves Impact Inc.? Because last I checked, man, they don't have any idea what Impact Inc. is all about.
Okay, hang, let me try this. 4 guys who wear Impact Inc. shirts were out in full force last Saturday night.
Yeah, I call them the artists who claim to be Impact Inc.
Accompanied by the now official queen of IZW.
Ah, look at this dude. Who is that? Ah, man, this is, watch this. Bam.
Well, once again, coming from the back.
Let me tell you something. When I ran Impact Inc., wouldn't one dude whooped all our ass. I can tell you that.
I don't remember that ever happening, Tate. I really don't. All the years I've been here.
Man, that's because we wasn't sissies like these dudes.
It really is not the greatest incarnation of all the Impact Inc. we've seen.
The worst incarnation of
Well, we got Big Doo-Doo. We got the artist formerly known as Aaron Neal. We've got man, what is Venus? Like, I mean, really,
man, is the official skank of IZW.
The official skank of IZW. And then we got Mr. Lights Out over there, who upstairs has been lights out for a long time. I mean, why would you want those people watching your back?
And
watch this. Look at us working together. Bam!
A little roundy round from Jermaine Johnson and Johnny Z.
And look at that first one to run, Aaron Neal. The rest of them in there still fighting. Boom, he's gone.
Look at Double D taking out both members of Big Business right there.
Jordan tried to come my way, got hit. Oh, Damon Doo-Doo, that dude's over the top rope. I'm calling him that. And here's Kev Doo-Doo, this dude.
Are they just going to be
Damon Doo-Doo? Had to knock that dude out, man. We just cleared the ring, Johnny Z.
Oh, man, I'm going to tell you right now, I remember being a part of Impact Inc.
Oh, I do too.
I think I founded that group.
And I think
the same way I founded this company.
Brought me in it.
Well, fans, another great matchup, another great sight to see tomorrow night. Tag team titles on the line. I'm sure a lot more from these 3 men in the ring. Be here tomorrow night for all the great action.